Hey everybody, Liz Pevytoe here. One of the most frequent questions I get from people after I do a live where I share my screen is, hey Liz, how do you share your screen on your live? So I thought I would just shoot a quick video today and show you guys the program that I use to share my screen. I have tried out a couple of different programs, and this is the best one that I found thus far that gives me the most professional looking results and is very, very user friendly. So let's just hop right into this and let me show you how to do what I do. Before I do that, though, you guys know that I always want to help empower you to do your very best. The question is, why would you want to do this? The reason is because it just sets you apart from everybody else that's just doing the standard, holding their iPhone up and doing their lives. So it makes you look like a professional. It sets you apart as being someone who knows what they're doing, right? So that's a really good reason. Number two, if you are in a product-based business of any kind, I personally feel that it's very beneficial for you to do tutorials and do educational type trainings with your team and with the public to help you grow your business. That is absolutely positively how I was able to grow my last business to the level that I was able to grow it to, is because I did very professional trainings for my team. Also did very professional educational offerings for for people on my Facebook timeline. Okay, so I have used in the past Zoom to do this, but like right now, the program that I'm using is called BeLive.tv. Let me go ahead and share that screen with you right now and just show you the website. I'm going to make myself smaller here. Okay, so this is the website. It's called BeLive.tv, not BeLive.com. So you can use my referral code that I put up in the description, or if you're watching on YouTube, it'll be down below if you want to check this out. Now, let me say right now that this is a paid service, so it's not free. But you could click on pricing, which I'll go ahead and do that real quick for you guys to be able to see it. One of the downsides is when you are sharing, there is a little bit of a delay, as you could just see. It took a few seconds for it to load the screen because it's having to toggle between the camera and the site. So yes, they do have a free version. You get 3 shows per month. So in up to 2 people, I do pay for the standard subscription because I do multiple videos. I do more than 3 a week most of the time. So and you can have up to 4. You can interview up to 4 people at a time doing it that way. But please do use my referral code if you do decide to give this a try. I appreciate that. Okay, so let's go back over here. Now I'm going to share the page. I'm going to show you my back end page, how I navigate through it, and just to give you kind of an idea of how it works. Now, this is not a tutorial. They have tutorials whenever you install the program on your computer. Again, that is a point. You're going to be doing this from your laptop or your computer. It is not an application that you do from your phone. So again, up your game. Be willing to work from your computer as well as your phone if you're growing a business on the internet. Okay, so let me minimize. Let me pull this one down. And then I'm going to pull this one up. I'm going to make myself small again. So this is my back office screen that I'm looking at right now, unless I toggle to another page. But just for you guys, I know you're seeing like a bunch of me. Let me see. It's just going to be that way. I don't know if you can really see the icons really well over here, but I'm just going to kind of go over them real quick. So if you're using a laptop, your laptop will come with a camera and a microphone. Mine absolutely does, but the camera on my laptop is terrible. So I bought a camera on Amazon. I believe it was $20. It has a camera with a built-in microphone that I just plug in to my laptop. I actually have multiple screens on my computer. So anyway, but you will need a camera if you're working on a desktop, with a camera with a microphone, or you'll have to wear a headset. So I prefer to have the camera with the microphone just on top of my, it's right here on top of my screen. So that way everything's all set up. I just plug it in and I'm ready to go. Okay, the next thing is you can add guests. I'll click on this and I'll show you what happens. So when you click on add guests, what it's going to do is it's going to give you a link to send them. So then you would, just text it to them or private message it to them, and they can hop on with you. Now, your guests can use that link and hop on from a phone, but you will need to be on a computer, okay? The next option here is to share your screen. And let me see if it's going to pop up, if you're going to be able to see it, my screen. I don't believe I think since this is a pop-up, you're not seeing it. Let me check on my phone. That's another thing I do whenever I am doing a live on BeLive. This one's more of a tutorial, so I haven't been interacting with you guys as much. But one of the things I personally do is I have my phone, usually, I haven't done it up to this point for today, but I usually have my phone out with me, because that is one of the complaints I have about this application, is that not all of the comments show up. There is a comment box over to the right. I don't know if you guys can see that. Yeah, you're not seeing the toggle box. Let me just close that out real quick. The pop-up, you're not seeing the pop-up, but over here to the right, there is you see when some people comment, but not all people. So I usually have my phone out so I can watch the comments on my phone, because like I said, that is something that they definitely need to improve on this, but it's not a deal breaker for me. Okay, so let's just pretend that you can see. When you click the share screen button, a pop-up is going to come up on your computer, and it's going to give you the options of what. Wow, that's a lot of hands. Look at all that. Okay, it's going to give you the option of what screen you want to share. If you're using Chrome, which I definitely recommend using Chrome on your computer because it's just the least troublesome browser, it'll give you the option of, I usually click the Chrome tab option, and then it'll pull up each tab that you have open on your screen. So you can't see my tabs, but I usually close out every tab except for the tabs that I'm going to be sharing. That way I don't get confused and share the wrong thing. Okay, so that's pretty much it. You just click that button, share your screen. Down here at the bottom, you tell it go up to share it, or come down to not share it anymore. Okay, that's it. And then you have the option of adding videos, media, which I've never done. Down here, you do have the option of adding a name. Like if you're doing an interview with people, you could put their names. Like here, I tapped in my name here. You just click the little eye icon there, and then now my name is going to be down at the bottom of the screen, which doesn't really make sense with this particular video. But if let's say I was just, doing, let's just remove this screen real quick. If it was just me, then I can have my name down at the bottom, which I think it looks really professional when you're doing an interview to have that. But I'm going to go ahead and take that off. So you just click that button again. So let me share that one more time. Just walk you through the rest of. So down here, you can edit what's going on up here. And then this is a cool one. Honestly, before today, I've never even looked at it. You can actually change the backgrounds here. So look at this one. So you can apply a new background. That one's kind of weird, huh? So, ooh, that's pretty. Let's see what that looks like. All right, it's not wanting to let me change it. Anyway, it's not letting me change it. I guess once you choose one, you've chosen it. Let's go see if it'll go back. Okay, so lesson learned. Whenever you choose that, that's the theme you get. So play around with it before you get started. Okay. On that note, this is one last little tip. So that's pretty much all I want to show you today on Be Live TV. That's how I share my screen. But here's one last tip. Ooh, I just do not like that background. But anyway, one last tip. One of the tips that I do is I have a test group on Facebook. It's just called Testy for Graphics. I just made up a funny name. And I will go live within that test group just to test things out. So that's one thing you can do. You know, you can practice going live in a test group. You can try out these different filters and everything within the test group before you actually go live on your timeline or your business page. So it's just a little hack that I do. And those of you who have taken my live workshop, going live workshop, that's one of the tips I give you in there. But a lot of you haven't taken that class, so there's just an extra tip. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this quick little video on how to share your screen when going live on Facebook. All right, guys, please share this far and wide. If you haven't followed me, make sure you're following me. And if you're watching on YouTube, subscribe to my channel. Bye-bye. Have a great day.